The sun scorched the beach like a furnace. Kids screamed with joy. Frisbees cut the sky. Sand clung to every inch of wet skin. It felt like the perfect day. Until it wasn't.
Greg and Tate with Johnny and Paul.
Yeah!
We ain't afraid of no sharks.
H-U-O!
Johnny dragged out a massive inflatable raft, part float, part joke. Greg